What's happening, everyone? My name is Phil with PrecisionLED.com, and today we have a 2005 Honda S2000 we'll be installing LED interior lights on. Now this installation is compatible with both the AP1 and the AP2 model facelift, ranging in years from 1999 to 2009. There aren't that many bulbs in the car. We're just doing the front interior map lights, the trunk light, and the license plate light. Let's go ahead and get started.
For this installation, we're going to be using a premium LED kit from PrecisionLED.com. What comes in the package is a box with all of your LEDs along with interior trim tools that come free with every kit that we sell. Now each bag is individually labeled, and these are going to be the premium 57 by 30 SMD LEDs. We offer this kit in both a standard and a premium version, but in a Honda S2000 with just a couple lights to work with, each one is pretty important, and so you'll want to get the brighter premium option when you purchase the kit. For the interior map lights, we're going to be using our fork-shaped wedge tool, and there are two indentations in the back here where we're going to gently pry against to release the lens cover from the overhead console. All you have to do is find those back holes and slowly lift to create some separation. And you'll slowly work the lens cover off. Now you always want to do the back first because the front comes off and down, and when you reinstall the panel, you're putting it in from the front where the controls are first and then angling it back. As you can see, we already have one of our premium LEDs inside. This festoon type bulb can just be removed with the tools and replaced with a new LED. When you're reinstalling the LED, you want to make sure that the board is facing down in the direction that you want the light to travel, because these boards are directional, and if you have it the wrong way, the light won't come out. Now that we have the lights installed, we're just going to reinstall the lens cover. Remember, front side goes in first, and you angle it back, and a couple pushes should get the panel back in place. Now with the Honda S2000s, they only have a single LED for the license plate light. It's right here in the center. Now it's held together just by some pressure clips. I'm using a glove just because the car is pretty old and there's a lot of dirt underneath this panel. You're going to take the fork-shaped tool, wedge it in between this rubber here and your rear bumper, and you're going to push into the vehicle to release it. Same thing on the other side. Now that it's out, you can see it's being held in by these two clips right here, and we have a connector that we just need to push on to release. Now, in order to remove the lens cover here, there are two clips, one on each side, that we need to push on. Well, you're going to use the pointed side of our serrated knife tool just to release the clips to get access to the bulb. There we go. As you can see, we already have an LED inside, but if it was a halogen bulb, you would just remove it, replace it with your new LED, and once you have that done, reinstalling that lens cover is pretty easy. Just put it back in place. Hear the two click sounds, letting you know that it's back. Put your connector back on, and when you reinstall this piece, you need to place it behind and then push it forward to clip it into place. And now we'll go ahead and test the lights to make sure the license plate light turns on. The trunk light is very simple to access. We're going to use the flat end of our serrated knife tool here just to wedge in, and it's a hinged cover that just flips down and you can see the bulb. Now I'm going to be using a glove to remove just because the trunk light has been on for a while. It's going to be hot. What you can do is use a paper towel or a piece of tape to remove the bulb as well. Once you have that bulb out, we're going to replace it with our new LED. And that one should turn on pretty instantly. And you just replace the cover. And that's it.